Again. Okay. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm trying to get this right. Whew, I'm having a hot flash now. Okay, Papa, and the symbol. We're gonna try this again, y'all. Again, we have never done this before. Nola, okay, let me see. Let me see. Papa D. Paula was unable to join. Okay, great. But Nola, please stop sending the request. Let me see if I can invite you. This is not going to work. I followed you. What the hell is happening? Why can't you be here? I don't understand. Okay. You only sent it once. Okay. How was I able to add Papa and I can't? You might end up having to come in here. I know you don't want to sit next to me and I don't want to sit next to you, but I don't think it's going to work any other way right now. Invite. No, I'm saying just let me see what's happening. How are you messing this up? Invite. Okay. Would you like to see what's happening? I'm saying just let me see what's happening. How are you messing this up? Okay, invite you. No, okay, just stop. Okay. Would you like to see? Please. I think that. Okay, invite you. No, okay, just stop. Would you like to see? Is that doing it now? Oh. There we go. Jesus. Okay, man. Hey, shit, I'm 52.
Talk about
and put your thing up. Okay.
Mom is in
That's
her
the-
50s.
You can kick rocks. What is this? So how do I do this
I'm
now?
going to because I got laundry and everything going on here. Here we go.
Okay.
This is a good background.
Okay, y'all. So we are here. Welcome. Yay. So I'm Dr. Donna Thomas-Rodgers. This is my offspring, Nola Rogers, and we are here today. Finally, I don't know what I was doing. This is my third live of the day. First of all, let me.
All you had to do was click invite. I don't know what.
I did click invite 3 times. I know I got Chat GPT instructions in front of me on how to get this done. Listen, okay?
It failed you.
Okay. The moral of the story is this, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Donna Thomas-Rodgers, and I've been live for a long time. I got a lot going on Instagram, and y'all see me, and then y'all think, okay, I can't do anything that Dr. Donna is saying. So this is my offspring. She is here to explain to y'all that she is by far my worst student ever, and that includes you, Lorenzo. So she worse than you, and Kevin, and Envy, and everybody wrapped up times 10 to the 8th power. Yes. So she is here now. So she is what we're talking about is embrace change. I'm gonna talk about that's the first principle of real leadership. Wait, that's my live for tomorrow. And then she is gonna tell y'all what happened. Because she, again, my worst student. You would think it'd be your own family that'd be messing up. Your own doggone family. I promise y'all, she would not listen.
You're dragging it. You're talking about worst student. Well, I'm the best student now.
You are the best student now. That's why you're on the live, because she did 365-day challenges, but she wasn't. So let me just tell you, the first principle of real leadership is embrace change. And the reason why people avoid embracing change is because it's your brain's alarm system. The amygdala says, no, we're not changing. I'm not changing. I ain't never going to change. So the amygdala fires up as soon as time is for you to change. And it says, danger. No, I'm not changing. And that's why people resist even before they think. And so she resisted for years. And I'm about to give her a chance to talk, but she resisted for years, would not freaking do it at all. And the reason why, number 2, is because of the habit loop. So the basal ganglia, that's where all your habits are formed. And so your brain loves routine. And because she has 3 mental illnesses, ADD, ADHD, and a touch of autism, she definitely wants everything to be routine, even though she popping off like doggone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So the habits feel safe and automatic. But change means rewiring those pathways, and your brain will fight to stay in a comfort zone. So she was fighting, trying to stay in a comfort zone. That was her whole thing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And then next you have prefrontal overload. And so the prefrontal cortex gets so overloaded that you can't change. So change takes mental effort, planning, adapting, making new decisions. It all uses the prefrontal cortex. And if it's already overloaded, which hers was because of the gap was in the mental illnesses with stress and multitasking, People shut down instead of embracing change. So when people avoid change, it's not always laziness, it's neuroscience. Real leaders embrace change by calming fear, disrupting old habits, and protecting mental energy so the brain can adapt. So Nola, tell everybody your story now.
Oh,
Ta-da!
okay. The lead in.
That was the lead in.
Okay, so basically what was happening to me is I didn't like change. I liked things being the same. But the other issue was even when it was brought to my attention that I needed to change like a character defect, like for example, used to not be able to be organized. I used to hoard things and keep every little thing because I thought everything was efficient, or be an effective communicator, talk about my feelings. Those are some of the big ones. But what would happen was it would be, or even smaller things that I needed to do, like read daily or any of those types of things. What would happen was it would be brought to my attention that I had to make those changes. And what would happen was I would be, not only would I not embrace the change and kind of start having like an argument or whatever about it, but I would wait too long. So now I'm at the point where I instantly, start the change as soon as it's brought to my attention. But before I could hear about something I needed to change, and I could be between 6 to 18 months before I even remotely started working on it. So it was a big old gap. There would be arguments and everything regarding it, and I'd be like, I don't want to do this. I like how things are now. Why are you trying to make me change things? And then so that was the current perspective, but now I'm pretty much unfazed by change, and now I'm even making changes myself. Like I have assembled, which is my current account, where I'm building furniture, mounting things, but I also have another business. Um, but I just changed the business model with that. That's regarding sports. So now I'm even impacting my own change, which before it was I didn't. I was having to be told when I needed to change, and now I'm doing it myself because I'm so used to having to change a lot that
Hey, Emmy.
now, right. I'm so used to having to change so much. And part of it is when you embrace change because you're continuing to change more and more, then you will start making your own changes. Like you'll start feeling the need for, oh, I've been doing this for too long. I need to make an adjustment. Like I got rid of some of the sports that I was doing. I have a complete different mindset. I've added services to my other business as I've gotten skilled, because before I was just doing furniture assembly, and now I do IKEA, mounting, baby proofing. I'm changing out hinges and stuff. So the more you do change, then the more changes you will just automatically start doing yourself. And then you'll get to the point where you actually feel the need for a change. But before, I couldn't even get the ball rolling because I'm 6 months before I do the first thing. So I'm 6 to 18 months before step one. So if you do that, you get pretty stagnant. And then the thing she always talks about on the morning lives is the working memory. So if you go too long without changing, you're going to hit that 35 mark, or some people are already at that. And then that's going to already make it so your working memory stops. And then you're really not going to want to change. You're really going to be in that, I want everything to be the same. And then that's how you end up being stuck.
So Nola, you know Dr. Donna, right? Are you familiar with who she is?
I just had to help her navigate
Yes,
Instagram.
definitely. And that's going to be at the beginning and it's going to be on there. So, you have completed 365-day challenges. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yes. How was that for you?
Well, the first one is the hardest. That's what they say about the first million, right? No,
Right.
the first one was the hardest. So after I got through that, I was like, okay. But I will say part of it was assembled with me having to do my own business, with having to complete projects. That's helped. But the only reason I was able to successfully do that is because of the principles of real leadership. But doing that
Say that
first
again.
chapter,
Say that again. Say that part
the
again.
only reason I was able to have a successful business is because of the principles of real leadership.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Okay. But the first RO365 was difficult, and I was trying to make sure everything was the same, and I wasn't good at turning things in, because what happened was, because of my ADHD with school, like I would have an assignment due at 12.
Uh-huh. That's
I would have
it.
a,
Lorenzo. Go
I would
ahead.
have an assignment due at 12, and I wouldn't start working on it until 11:30.
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am.
You see the problem. So, so I wasn't good. This is not like I'm somebody that's turning something 2 weeks in advance. It's whatever the deadline is, I'm going to be 15 to 30 minutes before it's due even doing it. So having to turn something in daily, and part of it is I'm a night owl too. So me being up late at night, I could easily go to bed 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, but the thing's got to be turned in that day. So um that was the interesting part. But once I started getting momentum, I would say with the first one, part of it that was so long ago because I started that 2023. The first one, it was initially slow, and then I ended up getting the ball rolling. And like I said, by the time I would say probably by the 6 or 9 month mark, I was good. But I would say once I saw I could get something done in 365 days, and I was hyped. Like it was my Facebook banner. I got it printed out and everything because she has the certificates and all. Then when I did that, and I was like, I could say something consistent for 365 days. Hold up.
Be well.
One more. Then I was like,
Be
I can do
well.
it again. I can do it again. So it's momentum, and part of it is now you have the 30-day challenges to get your confidence up,
Well, we got the
which
pre-training
which I
for
didn't have
Instagram.
that as an option
You did not. You did
to get the
not.
ball rolling. I
You
would
did
prefer
not.
that to get the things off the ground, get some
Nope.
momentum.
You
I'm
did
like, I'm
not have
already a
that.
person known for not. Like I'm trying to do it like I'm trying to show my art. No, I'm not. I'm just. I don't have a steady hand.
Right. The
It's the
scoliosis.
scoliosis that makes my hand shaky. But I'm good. I might
Okay.
need to get a tripod or something.
Yes. Now my next question to you, Nola, is
Am I getting interviewed?
you are getting interviewed. You are,
The
because
next
everybody wanted to
question.
see you and hear, because they now they know you are not like Columbo's wife on the show. You actually do exist, and I
Come
didn't
on.
have two
I'm
pieces of.
chatting.
I know, but I could be doing that. I
All they
could be
have to
doing
do
that.
is go to the YouTube channel on live. There's literally videos of me on there doing RO365.
That is correct, and it was much different than it is now. So it was
I had
definitely
hair in some of those videos.
you did.
Most of those
You had
videos.
you did. You had your knobs, and then you had no.
No,
You had
no,
your
I didn't
bun.
have my knobs, just the
You had
puff.
your bun. Yep, you had your bun. So does anybody want to ask Nola questions before I asked her the next question?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
you got.
Open up
You
the
the one said
discussion.
okay. You the one said you was gonna do it. So here you go. Does anyone have any questions for Nola?
We'll see.
And
Would you
just
do
like in the
dot dot
morning,
dot like the morning
dot
live so
dot
we know
dot,
you're
just like
thinking?
the morning, dot dot dot, a brain or something. Let me put my glasses on so we can look alike.
No, we don't. I'm gonna
No one has.
50-50 kid.
Okay. Envy said, "What was most helpful in actually getting the ball rolling?"
Being consistent. Um, Part of it is having the principles, and part of it is she does have the 30-day challenges now. So I didn't have the ability to have that, and I was the kid. So even if she had it, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. But you're getting RO365.
Never said that. I've never been angry. I don't know what you're talking about. I am cool as the other side of the pillow.
No, but now with one, she has so many more resources for getting momentum. So one, the channel, the broadcast channels, because I do that daily. The It's in Your Daily channel is Instagram page is another thing I would say check that out because that's something I was doing for a while, which was going to the daily. So even looking at those would help. With the broadcast channel, it's just starting to do things every day so you can get used to having a streak, having 30-day challenges, being on the live every day. So if you start doing things that's going to give you real leadership every day.
Okay, Pop. Yeah, we gonna do Papa's question. Is that your final answer, Nola, or you got more? Because Lorenzo has a question for you too.
Yes. Okay, now I got it where the questions are on my face. I don't know how to put those back down. Anyway,
I can't. I'm the one that puts them back down. Okay. I think what I got to do is I got to type, and then I got to
don't
put
do it,
it
don't
back
do it.
down.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. I don't need to see me. I know what I look like. I want you.
I got it. Be quiet. Shut up. Go ahead. It's gonna go
So
back up because I got to see your
okay,
question.
okay, hold.
Go ahead.
Can I finish answering the question?
Well, nobody needs to see you. I'm the face of the brand. Okay.
the the
Anyway.
summary the summary is that um that basically doing things where real leadership is in your everyday is how you do it. So that's what I'm saying. Attending lives, it doesn't have to necessarily start with a challenge, because sometimes you got to work your way up. So being in the broadcast channel, doing either being on the Real Leader brand page or the It's in Your Daily page, seeing that content daily helps. Obviously, turn around doctor, because this is what this is. And then being on the lives daily, you got to work your way up. It's like working out. You're not gonna be able to deadlift 250 pounds and you ain't been in the gym. And
Right.
then the other thing that you always say is that real leadership is a skin. It's like your skin, so you always have it. So people think you got to pick your real leadership up and put it down, but it's supposed to be like in the fiber of your being. So you're always implementing some sort of principle of real leadership, and it should always be a part of your life. That's part of what I'm doing. Real leader resources. That's one of the things you have to do with it. Is say what principles you use. So reading the book too, going on the website and seeing what the principles are, so you can start implementing the things throughout the day. When you do that, then you can actually be like, okay, this is something, because she says it's in your daily. This is something that I have to do all the time, every day. It needs to be a part of my day, and it's not something I'm picking up and putting down. You know. So I think that answered the question. Now, advice for the current trainees in early calibration. Consistency. Consistency. Okay, I see. Got it. Thank you. Daily dedication. Yes. Advice for the current trainees and early consistency. So that's what I'm saying. Start small. They say you can only eat an elephant one day at a time, and I'll use the gym example. I can go back to that. Is if you haven't worked out in 3 years and then you want to go deadlift 250 pounds, you go pull something, you go break something, you might injure yourself, you might have to go to the hospital, you might break something. So you have to work your way up. So if this was working out, you would do something something small. You'd be like, I'm gonna do 10 push-ups a day, and then you could build from there. You could throw in another workout. So it's the same thing. Start with one thing, dedicate yourself to that, and put a time limit on that. Even if you're like, okay, I just joined the broadcast channel, I'm gonna be in the broadcast channel for 30 days. Okay, now I'm gonna do the morning lives every day. Now I'm gonna go on the website and see what the principles are every day. I'm gonna sign up for a 30-day challenge, like baby steps, but track your progress too. Like, okay, I've been doing this for 30 days. I would say the rule of 30, because she has 30-day challenges until you're ready to work up to RL365. So start one thing, do it for 30 days, and then add something else so that you can work your way up, because you're not going to be able to do 365 all at once. You got to basically build up your real leader muscles. That's what we'll call them.
And then
Okay.
Kevin said you're going to bed at 1 or 2 and still going on the live every day.
Well, it's not every day. My set bedtime is supposed to be 11, but sometimes because I'm like I said, I'm a night owl and I have ADHD, and with ADHD you get bursts, and most ADHD people are night people anyway. I haven't met too many ADHD people that like mornings. Well, they don't like that type of the morning. They like the 1, 2 o'clock in the
Not
morning,
5:30.
not the like 6 to 8 part of the morning. So it's like I'll be up in the morning because I was already up, but not I'm gonna wake up. So I get up at 5, but I'm supposed to be 5 to 11. But sometimes I'll get a burst or get inspired or whatever and start researching things, and then now I'm up. So I don't do 1 or 2 o'clock every day. I do it probably maybe 1 or 2 times a week though. I'm pretty consistent with the 5 to 11. But if push comes to shove and I have like a late start to a job or something, I'll just take a nap later. And sometimes I take night naps too. So I will take a nap at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then wake back up at 12 and stuff. So that's how that
What,
works.
okay, thank you for that. What's your biggest takeaway from real leadership? If you had to say just one thing
Well,
that you
it's too
take away.
broad to that. Can you define it more?
Okay. What's the biggest thing that you couldn't do before real leadership and personal accountability, and now you can?
Okay, well, the biggest thing I will say is that before I thought I was set, and the type of person that I was the type of person that I was. So we recently found out that I had ADHD and all that as an adult. So I just thought I was basically. Can I cuss on this?
Yeah, go. You about to say fuck up, so go ahead.
I thought I'd just fuck shit up all the time. So, um, but then knowing about my mental illness helped. However, what I will say is that I didn't think that I could change the type of, and this works with Embrace Change, the type of person that I was. So I thought basically how I operated, everything was a preset. So I'll go back to what I said earlier about organization. So I thought, if I'm not already an organized person, I can't be organized. If I'm not already timely, I can't be timely. If I'm not always like already known for being consistent or hard worker or detail oriented, I couldn't change any of those things. So the other part of embracing change that I've definitely embraced with real leadership is if there is something about myself I don't like, and I'm not talking like from like a plastic surgery perspective. I'm specifically talking about behaviors. If there's something I don't like about myself, I can change it. So I could be like, I'm a bad communicator, but I can change that. I'm a bad listener, but I can change that. And so I don't have to be because of thing that they're saying comes with mental illness is depression because you feel helpless, and I did feel that way where I'm like, there's all these things that I'm bad at and I can't fix it. I want to be able to fix it. So the not being, basically it gave me optimism in the sense that I'm not necessarily where I want to be now, but I don't have to be stuck in that. I could change it. So there's still some things, because like she said, it's because we used to be in Al-Anon, it's recovering, so you're going to always be improving. There's going to always be something you can improve about yourself, but there's a lot of character defects and behaviors I didn't like about myself that through real leadership I've been able to change, and I'm more of the person that I want to be, in the sense of like, a good example of it is like the reviews I get. I have some of them on my Instagram, but some of them are at TaskRabbit, some of them are Yelp. But like things I didn't used to be. Like people are calling me detail oriented, efficient, kind, communicative. None of those hardworking. I didn't have any of those traits. So those are indicators for me that I've changed. And even like when I'm suggesting products to people, they'll say like, she listened to what we wanted and now we have what we want. I didn't listen. I didn't communicate effectively. I would walk all over people's stuff. I wouldn't let them talk. I wasn't detail oriented. I was like, fuck details. Why do we need those? And my main thing when I first started was like, they don't know how to do it. I put it together so they should shut up and be happy. That's not good customer service.
No, it is not. That is
It's not
not.
good customer service. So my biggest thing is that there's things that I can change, and like I said, those indicators coming from other people besides just her, is that I can do it. So that's the biggest thing that real leadership has helped me with, and it does kind of go with embrace changes. You don't have to be stuck thinking like this is the type of person I am and I got to be like this for the rest of my life. If there's something I want to change, I can change it. So I think that answers that.
So, what's the best way to handle when
Wouldn't
Dr.
you write
Donna?
all these questions down?
I got no questions. They coming up. No, not at all. You were just in here
I'm like,
helping
I
a
was just
senior
with
citizen.
you.
No, I did not write them down.
We
That's
were at
that's what
Whole
I do.
Foods.
I know we were. So, what is the best way? What would you recommend when people receive a challenging embrace change message from Dr. Donna
Oh boy.
through
How to
Instagram,
survive it.
email, TikTok? What should one do when they receive that what appears to be a foot on the neck message?
Just know none of you all have it as hard as me. No, I'm just playing.
And that's why you want this your first and your last live. You going back in the shadows. See, you can't. Who raised it? Who raised it? No.
No,
What is the
but
truth? Answer the question.
it's a joke, but it's not. Still, nobody has the same amount of standard. But the thing is, what I will say is, no one is as hard as her, but on her, she's the hardest on herself. You should definitely see how she gives herself feedback, and I'm not saying it like she's a crazy person. She's talking to herself, but I'm saying she is still the hardest on herself. So even if she's hard on me or hard on you all, she's actually, it's worse to herself. Like things will be happening, and she'll be like, "Shut the fuck up and get it done," to herself. So she's worse. But what I will say is, uh and LeVar says this, is that it's not tough love, it's just love. So
Yeah.
she sees that you can be better in an area, so just know that even if you can't see your potential, she can see your potential and she can see that you can be better, and that's where the empowerment is, because empower others is a principle of real leadership. We're not
Yes.
doing that today, so it's empowerment. So it's like, I see that this person is here and part of it I have this now too because I'm helping with athletes and coaches and stuff where you see somebody is at a level and then you're like, I can see what they can be. So, but this is the step to get you where you actually can. Because most people don't actually on their own. Hold up. Is it gonna come? Hold on.
I
Everybody
don't know.
waiting on me to sneeze.
Right,
Oh,
we are.
okay, I'm gonna keep going. Most people don't see how great they can be. Most of the time, other people can see it first. So it's more like she sees where you can be, and so she's empowering you to know that. So know that it's coming from a good place, and know that after you do it, you will be better. Because I didn't see myself. I didn't think this is where I could ever be at this level of functionality, business acumen, well, no, I always had confidence, but customer service. Customer service. That I didn't have confidence problems.
No,
Customer service or anything. These were things I never thought I could be, but she saw it in me and she sowed the seed in me and held me accountable to it. And so now I'm benefiting from it. So that's what I would say for that. Now let me read what's going on down here. Hold up. No,
Regina
I'm
said
encouraged.
this.
Oh, can I read? Can I read
Yeah,
it?
you can read it. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm encouraged. I'm like, he's got my name. He's got my
Go
name.
ahead.
This is my show. I'm taking over. No, I'm just playing.
Come on. Hey, listen, do tomorrow's live on Morning Mental Workout. You so badass. Go
No,
ahead.
I got once a week in me. No, I'm encouraged to hear that you've changed. My son has similar challenges and he isn't ready to embrace change yet. Well, the power of prayer, and I know we're not technically supposed to say that, but you know, faith to your higher power, belief, and part of it is if you continue to say something to people, they will come around. There was a point where she thought I was helpless. So
Hell yeah. Hell
what?
yeah.
No,
No, no, no. Be honest. Be honest is one of the 74 principles of world leadership. So I'm being honest.
we don't need to
I wanted to drop her off at the fire
Can you
department
all
when
see
she was
this text, or
15.
is this just us seeing the text on my face?
What? We all see it on your face.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll go back down. See, it's just like if you pull your head up, because right now you like this. So if you, there
It's
you
not.
go.
No, it's
Well,
not.
no, yeah, but sit up. There you
It's.
go.
I got back problems, and you telling me to sit up.
I know. I got back problems too.
Look.
Now that's even worse. Stop it. See, you can dress them up, but you can't take them nowhere.
How
No
high you
home
want me to
training.
go?
No home. Just stay looking like a 50-year-old man with the phone right here taking a selfie.
I was
That's
like, how
that's
do
the
you
best
use the
shot.
ticket tap?
That is the best shot. Okay. Does anybody else have any
No,
other
I'm
value
saying I
add?
got to do this because if I try to hold it here in a minute, I'm gonna start shaking. So
Right.
this
I
is
know.
stabilizing it.
So next time, get a tripod because you have a tripod. So now this is the first one. We didn't know how it was gonna go. I couldn't even get you in because this ain't what. Because I don't like sharing my space. I want to be that spotlight by myself. No, that's not how this goes. Okay. Does anyone else
This
have
was
any?
my idea, by the way.
It was, ladies and gentlemen. This was Nola's idea because I was like, nah, son, ain't nobody getting on the live with me. You ain't earned that right. But technically, she has. So yes, I will be on lives on
You got to
TikTok
see
now. But
people reformed because you created it. You're the creator. That's like that's like
no.
God showing off the earth. Like, okay, yeah, you made it, but
You said,
how's
and
that
I
gonna
was.
help me?
You said you were Malcolm in the middle. I don't understand that, Lorenzo. Is that yeah? So the point is, does anyone else have any questions for Nola? Because now you get to see a different side of real leadership. Because you get to see me, y'all get to see us interacting with each other. With each other. This is what a functional relationship look like.
Yeah, I
It
love all this. We got to have Nola Unchained at least once a minute. TV
was
show
a
reference
reference joke.
drop.
Yeah.
I watched Malcolm in the Middle. That was one of my shows. I like that. It was a good one.
I never watched it, so it was
It
on
was
when I was
good.
going. I never watched it. It was on when I was going to get my mammogram, but they called my name quick,
You don't
so
know
I
the
have no idea,
characters.
no frame
Yeah,
of reference. So does
Malcolm in
anyone
the
else?
he was in the middle. So there were other brothers better than him and other brothers worse than him, but he was in the middle. He would well, and plus he was a middle brother too.
Right. Okay. So the moral of the story is this, ladies and gentlemen. Nola was a hopeless case, and I was just going to drop her off in the middle of the desert and drive away really fast, and
I
leave
can't
her.
get no water.
No, and leave her, and hopefully nobody picked her up. because she
You see
was
Kevin's
more
comment? He said, I love all of this. We got to have
right.
Nola Unchained at least once a week.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Um,
I'm unchained.
you are definitely because all they get to see was your symbol and your typing, and now they see you in all your essence and glory, your
I got a
whole
lot of
everything.
personality.
You
I'm
do
just
have
a
a lot of
true
personality.
Sagittarius.
They thought you were
Yes.
going to be sitting here straight laced and sitting with your suit and tie on,
No, that's what I'm
and
saying. I'm reformed.
this is the reform version of you.
I'm over like I got
Oh,
the icebergs. You see what I'm
oh
saying?
my gosh,
Oh, these
that's
aren't even the good ones. I put the wrong ones in today. I didn't even notice
okay.
that. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is the sippy side. This is her daddy side. This is the uncouth country side. That's why it's resonating with Kevin.
Yeah,
This
you want to do
Mississippi.
country? I'll come on here
No,
with a bolo.
I know, I know, I know. No, please don't with your big belt buckle and your cowboy boots. Don't. We're not doing that.
I'll do an
That's not
outfit
why
of the
we're here.
day.
I agree. I love Nola Dr. Donna's interactions. This is good authentically
Authentic.
yourself. I
Oh
got
shoot!
it.
I
Don't
tried to correct you and I couldn't say it either. Authentically.
right, authentically. Listen, I had to go give blood and go do a bunch of other stuff today. I'm
We
on
had
one
two
meal.
doctor's appointments
I
today.
know
Part of it won't be this busy normally on a Monday. I
on
was
a
like, how did
Monday
we mess around? I scheduled my doctor's appointment a year ago, and we somehow both ended
because
up with a doctor's
the
appointment on the
veterans
same
scheduled
day.
my doctor's appointment. I didn't schedule this. They did.
But what's the odds of that though?
Apparently, a lot. Very good because we both ended up on the same day. Okay, so any other questions for Miss Rogers? Not Dr. Rogers, but Miss Rogers before we get out of here. So what basically she is saying is that real leadership is the shiz naive. If it can save her, it can save anybody. Let me tell you, it has been a long road. She was very resistant. I mean, resistant. It's like pulling eye teeth with a rusty wrench. She definitely was pull. Oh, it was tough, y'all. Let me tell you. This is everybody's like, you so lucky. Like, nah, this is work ethic. This is day in. This is thousands and thousands and
Well,
thousands
she
and
always
thousands
makes
of
the
days.
joke. She says she divorced my dad, and then she's like, but he
I'm
never
still married to
left.
him.
Yeah.
Right. I am still married to Harvey Rogers. He is
Me
still in my
stayed.
household. He is. He did not leave. Did not leave. I'm like, how is this man still here? Oh, it's okay though, because we got rid of all those defects of character, so they
Well,
will not
most of
pass
them,
on.
some of them I'm still
Yeah.
working on, like the
Yes.
listening.
The listening. But that's what
But
everybody
if you
does.
ask my customers, they'll say I'm a good listener
They
because they'll
will.
tell me what
You
they
got
want, and I'll get
reviews.
it exactly how they want it.
Yes, but the person who gave birth to you is still waiting on it to be. I'm waiting to give you a 5-star review. That's what's happening.
Oh,
I'm
don't give me
getting
a
there.
review, not
Not yet. Not
yet.
yet. You don't want with my name. People Google it. It's gonna pop up. It's the last thing you want. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we will attempt to do this every Monday when we're not assembling, just so you all
The
can. We're
different
gonna just
principles.
yeah. So this was Nola's idea. She said, let people see me and understand that if I could change, anybody could change. We'll just go through the principles of real leadership. And I thought about it and I said no, but then I said, oh,
Are
okay,
you
I
putting this
got
on
it.
YouTube too, so the YouTube people can see it?
No, it's just gonna stay on Instagram. I'm just saving it to the feed because
That's what
I
I was gonna
can't.
say. You're gonna have it so people can come back.
They can come back and be entertained by all your essence and glory, all
Oh
your
my god.
wonderfulnesses. That's that is you. That is
No,
you.
she
So
makes jokes
anything,
all the time because of my thick eyebrows and my eyes with this glasses combo. She's like, you look like a puppet.
yep, a Muppet. And as little and tiny as she is, definitely.
Right.
See, look at it. Can't take you nowhere. Can't take you nowhere at all. So anything else for no? Let's give Nola a round of applause for her live debut. This is the first time at 22 and a half years old. She finally went
Yeah,
live.
I've never been live, not even myself.
Yes. Nola, this was a great idea. Yes,
Thank you.
Regina. So
Well,
Regina,
because people think Dr. Donna is the epitome of hierarchy C that you can never achieve. I know I'm
what
pushing
the
that
hell?
word. You like you're a demigod because I just finished watching Alexander because you
Yes,
recommended to me like you can't achieve that pinnacle, and
right.
so I'm a little bit more down to earth.
Right. Yes. So she is there here with you all. She definitely is. And now y'all can see it and be inspired by it. So when you get your next message from me, because everybody gonna get one, whether
Not
you
today.
attend the live or not. No, people already got live. People already got messages today and yesterday.
Oh,
I was up at 2:47 this morning sending messages. So they're like, ah. But now you can see it's possible because I'm telling you, she is by far the worst student. And I taught people in ROTC, in high school, in college, and corporate training, business training, everything. She is the worst student that I ever had. That problem kid that come in class throwing stuff, you got to send them to the office and everything. Yeah, Adoli, I hope you're having a great day. I am, and I'll be having a better day if you said Dr. D, Dr. Donna, or Doc. That would work because Miss Donna is actually my mama. Yep. Okay. Anything else for Nola? Any other questions? Don't wait till you get off. I mean, y'all can talk to her in the Real Leader chat if you want to, but yeah, it is possible. It is doable. She's telling y'all to take baby steps. Start in the Instagram chat and the broadcast channel. Get your chops up. She said do it 30 days at a time, but it is possible. And right now, Regina, you turn in I think 4 things, Regina, for Real Leader Resources. If I'm not mistaken, the book,
I'm turning it
the video.
11.
She got 11 that she got to turn in for Real Leader Resources every
Just
day.
got a new one added this week.
Yep, listening because
For
she
the
wasn't
listening.
listening. So now she's listening. So she got to turn in almost triple the amount you're turning in, Regina.
Give it time. It probably will be. Exactly.
Don't spoil it. But yeah, triple. She got 11 things. Well, technically it's 12 because your 11 is 1 and 2. So it's 12. It's definitely
No,
12.
it's not.
The
What you
11 is
mean?
part 1 and 2. You got to watch the second, that's 60-second strategy video twice. So you had 2
Right.
different takeaways. So it's 12. I just made it seem like it was 11, so you weren't paying attention to it. But you do 11 and then you do
It's
1 and
still
2.
listening though. Each of the 11 is different activities. That's
That is
what I
true.
was calling it.
That
Yeah.
is true. Okay, so anything else before we go and get our lunch and go on and get our other stuff done? Yes. Oh, your
She
God.
said, "Oh my God."
Everything else, the
Well,
standard
at
of
one point I was
excellence.
in 3 challenges with 2 businesses. So
Yep, she was in 3 challenges all at once and still had to turn her stuff in. So yeah, I don't play. Y'all got it easy. You don't even know. 11 is a lot. No, she just worked her way up to it. She got stuff she need to work on. Excellence. We will be perfect over here. So nope, she worked her way up because what's
I
happening.
did, yeah.
And what I'm saying is with these 3 mental illnesses, you got to tire that brain out. You got to keep it, those neural pathways have to be wired for something productive, or the amygdala is going to get hijacked.
Oh boy.
The amygdala is going to get hijacked. And then the next thing you know, you're not going to be productive at all. Yeah, let's go ahead and block you out. Yep. So that's what happens. Then we remove these. There we go. And let's delete. Give me 1 second. And let's see.
It's saying I can put a lens on here. I'm not gonna do it, but I can.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see. It's always 1. Yeah. So 11 is a lot, but she worked her way up. So again, we are managing these 3 mental illnesses without any type of medication whatsoever, basically through wiring the neural pathways of her brain. And it is possible to be high functioning, get everything done, be conscious and cognizant of everything that you're doing without the medication. And so, like I said, she's an extreme case in every case. And if she could do it, y'all could do it. Let y'all be inspired by her ability to get it done and still have a great disposition and everything else.
It was a weird mix because I had ADHD, ADD, and a small case of autism. So it was the biggest issue was everything fighting each other. So the
Right.
autism wants everything to be the same. The ADHD wants everything to be different, and you're not telling me what to do. And then with the ADD, it was not caring. So and also losing track of time. So like I'm drifting or whatever, and then it's like
Yeah.
it's messed up, but who cares? You know that's not good. So it was 3 different bad things that could have just went bad for different reasons.
Right. So that for rewiring with no medication. That's the whole point. And I'm not telling people I'm
Well,
not a
and
medical
part of
doctor.
it, the
Go
reason
ahead.
why we said not to do it is because they would pacify all this. Because I've seen people with the mental illnesses that do it, and then they don't. Their personality goes away because they're basically a sedated version of themselves. And I don't want to lose all this.
Yay! We're so happy that you didn't do it. It's awesome. It's a choice you made.
It
So
still wouldn't have fixed anything. I would just been
it
high
wouldn't
all the
have.
time, basically.
Yep, it wouldn't have fixed anything. And so the whole point is that when people say, I can't do it because of my, I can't do it because of my, I can't do it because of my, it's just nonsense. You have 86 billion neurons. You have the ability to get things done. You can get it done. You need to get it done. You should get it done. And the way to do it is to take complete control over your life. You have the ability, one neural pathway at a time, to get it done and make amazing things happen. And so we will be here every Monday. We'll figure out the time because Monday is the day currently that we do not assemble anything as we continue to work towards not assembling. And so, yeah, this is it. This is real leadership. This is how you can actually interact with your adult children and still be cool and still spend a lot of time with them and still manage to be high functioning. Both of us, and neither one of us are in a 72-hour hold at Clark County. One in the
Never have
hospital.
been either, though.
Never have been.
Close.
Yeah,
When I
but
was
never
15, we
happened.
got close.
We got very close. We sure
Multiple
did.
times.
Yeah, because I was about to drop her off somewhere, anywhere. The fire station. People need to see proof.
This was
Nola is
my whole
living proof
point.
of rewiring and no meds. This was her idea, Regina, and that's why I know you told me close the gap. You are always saying it. I got it. I'm closing the gap. Roger that. I know. So I do listen to the feedback. I did listen to her. I had to get over
I had
all
to
my.
convince her because she was like, no,
Yeah.
no, no. I was like,
Hell no.
I've been
Hell no.
working with you since I was in middle school. I can't. And even before, that's when I was officially working for her because she could call me an intern legally. But no.
Don't make it seem like it's child labor. Clear that up.
No, I was 13, so I started actually doing work for her. But she's been taking me to stuff the whole time. When she worked in corporate America, I was at events with her doing community service at 4. And then when she first made her book, she was taking me to speaking engagements at 6 and 7. So I've been here the whole time. But yeah, willingly now.
Right. I was planting seeds back then. You had to do the Susan G. Komen race. Remember Race for the Cure? You had to do that. You had
Yeah,
to
we had to do that. We was
Martin
packing
Luther
books. We
King's
was
on Martin Luther
giving
King's.
stuff to old people in the nursing home.
Yeah.
So she had me do. We was doing stuff for the Salvation Army and everything.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Got to give back because you were a privileged child, and I was making sure that you was gonna be balanced. Don't.
I mean, I had great upbringing and amenities, but I wouldn't say privilege. I didn't have a governess or something. These people. That's what I think, like royalty. When you say privilege,
Okay, got it. All right.
we don't
Anyway,
have guards
we
and a
don't.
castle.
We don't. We do not. I don't want to live in a castle ever. All right.
No, it would suck, man. People are always there. I want privacy.
Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That's the perfect way to end. We're never going to live in a castle. We don't want servants. You're too old for governess. Not going to do any of those things at all. So we will be back next Monday. I will send notification of what time it's going to be. Look at you. Thank you, Nola, for allowing people to enter your
Is
life
this
and
the
into
shot
your
you
head.
prefer? Because
We're going to get a better shot. That's for sure. Yeah, I
this
need a
isn't
shot
a
of
bad
tequila
shot.
now.
I could have.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Right.
a background.
You do. Yes, you do. Okay.
Hold up, before we go, I painted that. That's me.
Oh
and
my goodness.
I did those up there. Hold up,
Oh my
shoot.
God.
I did those online.
Okay. All right. So that's Nola's in her multi-purpose room right now, not her bedroom because she need to do laundry. And yeah.
It's normally clean, but I
Right.
had just woke up from a nap, so I had remade my bed up. We had just got back home from the house.
From the doctor, not the house. We didn't get home from the house. We got home from the Whole Foods and the doctor.
I'm hungry.
Back to
Yeah,
the
we gotta
house.
go get some
We
food.
both are hungry. Okay. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for participating in this week's Embrace Change. Next week, we will be back for Be Coachable. And Nola will again give her perspective on how uncoachable she was. And now, one thing I will say on the morning mental workouts, when I say, why did people avoid it? Most of the time, I'm talking about her. Most of the time, I'm talking about why did Nola avoid this principle of real leadership? Why did
It's
she
cat.
avoid
There's other people
this?
involved.
Okay, I'm just saying. I think of you first, always. My amazing offspring. All right, so now y'all have proof it can be done. The worst student ever in the world, 3 mental illnesses, scoliosis, and
This is
all
the
that.
first and last time you calling me the worst student.
I know, because you're the best student. I said it at the beginning. I said
No,
went
I'm
from
just
my worst
saying that
student to my best
forward,
student.
you can introduce me just like you introduce yourself on the other live with your lineage. You could
Okay,
start with the introducing the best student, Nola
right,
Rogers, and then I'll come in.
right. And should I say daughter of Harvey Rogers, granddaughter of Leslie Thomas, great
You
granddaughter of
knight me.
Arthur Evelyn, and great great granddaughter of Levi Thomas? Is that how you want to be introduced? Do you need your whole lineage and then just erase the
Oh,
person who made all this
dun,
possible?
dun, 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 dun.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Dr. Donna Nola Rogers Show.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yes, we will be here all week. That's my time. But no.
You
Anyway,
want to pull out the I'm the leader,
I'm
you're
a
the follower
follower.
shirts, or first of all,
Can
I
you
got that
fit
shirt as a
yours?
kid. I was about to say I don't know if I'm gonna get back in that,
You can get yours. You can't fit yours. I don't
but
think you can.
the print is coming off of it too. I don't even know if you could be able to see it.
I don't know where mine is. Back in the day when she used to have to go to book things with me when I was the
Setting
parent
up
leader,
booths. That's when I first
setting
started
up
setting up
booths,
booths.
setting
Her
up
booth
booths.
was a lot easier than the ones I got to do now, though. It was just
Right.
a book with books. Yeah.
And so I had my shirt had I'm the leader on it, and her shirt had I'm the follower on it. And she would be sitting there talking to people at 8, 9 years old, telling them that she was a follower and the benefits of being a follower way back then. So yes, she has earned the right to be on a live with me attached to this brand and all of this education. Okay, so next week we will be back and we will be talking about, and I just forgot that doggone quick. Be
You said
coachable.
it already.
Be coachable. We will be back talking about how uncoachable she was and then how she became coachable so that you too can, right, adorable. Thank you very much. So you too will be able to understand, and you didn't type thanks. Okay.
You were talking. I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
Okay, so we will be back next Monday, and we'll be talking about the next principle of real leadership. Again, this is Nola's idea. It shows you that I am open to feedback if it makes sense, and I can fit it into this thing called real leadership and neuromobility, and people are going to benefit from it. I am all for it. It is the best way to get the best message across because I do not want almost 6 billion adults thinking they can't do something because they don't believe that they have the access to the ability to get it done. Because you can. Everybody has 86 billion neurons, so you can go and do the doggone thing. I will be back tomorrow on YouTube, and tomorrow's live is principle number 43, which is hold yourself and others personally accountable, but it's actually the number one principle of real leadership. It's just number 43 on the list. So I will be live on YouTube tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are available, check it out. If not, watch the replay just so you can get things done. All right, we got to go eat lunch and prepare dinner, and I got to finish setting up the live for YouTube and get some more reading done. So y'all take care. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night, evening, day, whatever side of the pond you're on. Take care.